The Great Reset, Inside the Tech Layoff Era. Introduction. For years, the technology industry served as a global beacon of limitless growth and innovation, a land of opportunity where fortunes were made and careers soared. The allure of Silicon Valley, with its promise of high salaries, cutting-edge projects, and seemingly endless opportunities, drew millions. But the narrative shifted dramatically in recent years. A seismic shift occurred, a brutal reckoning that shook the foundations of an industry once perceived as unstoppable. This book, The Great Reset, Inside the Tech Layoff Era, explores the devastating wave of layoffs that swept through the tech sector, examining the human cost, the underlying causes, and the profound implications for workers, companies, and the future of technology itself. Through meticulous research, insider accounts, and expert analysis, we delve into the complex forces that brought about this unprecedented crisis and explore the paths forward for those navigating its turbulent aftermath. Chapter 1. The Numbers Don't Lie. The Scale of the Crisis. The sheer scale of the tech layoffs is staggering. Hundreds of thousands of highly skilled professionals, from entry-level engineers to seasoned executives, found themselves suddenly unemployed. The numbers are almost incomprehensible. Microsoft, alone, shed tens of thousands of employees in multiple rounds, a significant percentage of its global workforce. Meta, Amazon, Google, Salesforce. The list of tech giants implementing massive cuts reads like a who's who of the industry. These weren't isolated incidents. Layoffs spread like wildfire, affecting not only software engineers, but also sales, marketing, and even human resources departments, a testament to the industry-wide shift. The impact extended beyond big tech, rippling into smaller companies and even impacting government agencies, such as the State Department, illustrating the severity of the economic downturn. Viral videos depicting the raw emotion of laid-off workers, sharing their experiences in real time on social media platforms, served as grim reminders of the human cost. This wasn't simply a restructuring, it was a crisis of unprecedented scale, reshaping the industry and the lives of countless individuals. The 700,000-plus jobs lost in the U.S. in a single 5-month period in 2025, a staggering 80% increase year-over-year, underscored the brutal reality. Chapter 2. The Perfect Storm. Unraveling the Causes. The reasons behind these widespread layoffs are complex and multifaceted, defying simplistic explanations. While artificial intelligence, AI, often gets cited as a primary culprit, a deeper analysis reveals a more intricate story. AI certainly plays a role, automating tasks previously performed by humans. Salesforce's CEO famously claimed AI handles half the company's work, directly contributing to their massive layoffs. Microsoft reports that AI now generates 30% of its code, a significant development with implications for programmers and engineers. However, AI is not the sole driver. The rising interest rates, aimed at curbing inflation, made expansion expensive, stifling growth and forcing companies to cut costs. The post-pandemic economic slowdown, coupled with decreased consumer spending and global political instability, further contributed to the perfect storm. Overhiring during the pandemic boom, fueled by readily available capital and a growth at all costs mentality, left many companies overstaffed and vulnerable when the tide turned. The shift from prioritizing growth to profitability, driven by shareholder pressure and a focus on efficiency, led to drastic measures, including the elimination of middle management layers, a common tactic to cut costs. This restructuring, while partly driven by AI's potential for efficiency, resulted in massive job losses. Chapter 3. The Human Toll. Navigating Uncertainty and Despair. The human cost of the tech layoffs cannot be overstated. Thousands of highly skilled professionals, many with years of experience and advanced degrees, found themselves facing unemployment, financial insecurity, and profound emotional distress. Anecdotes of seasoned executives with MBAs and 15 years of experience struggling to secure even interviews after hundreds of applications highlight the brutal reality of the job market. The golden ticket of a STEM degree, once a near guarantee of employment, lost its luster. Many laid-off workers were forced to accept significantly lower-paying positions, often far removed from their previous roles. The emotional fallout was substantial, ranging from sadness and anxiety to feelings of betrayal and self-doubt. The suddenness and impersonal nature of many terminations, meetings disguised as business updates, ending in pink slips, added to the trauma. Some reported feelings of relief at leaving unfulfilling jobs, but this was tempered by the uncertainty of the future and the financial strain of joblessness. Stories of couples needing to relocate internationally and families facing financial ruin underlined the devastating impact on entire lives. The stigma of being laid off, sometimes perceived by hiring managers as a sign of inadequacy, created an additional hurdle. Chapter 4. Adapting to the New Reality. Rethinking Skills and Strategies. The tech layoff era forced a radical rethinking of career strategies and skills development. The advice offered to those navigating this turbulent landscape emphasizes the need for adaptation and proactive measures. Focusing job searches on startups and non-tech companies needing software engineers, even if at a lower salary, is one approach. Building a strong personal brand and honing interview skills, including mastering techniques like the STAR method, became crucial. The importance of diversification, securing multiple income streams, and entrepreneurial endeavors, starting one's own business, was highlighted. The need for continuous learning and upskilling, particularly in areas like AI and data analysis, emerged as paramount. A computer science professor at UC Berkeley, for instance, noted a dramatic decrease in tech job opportunities for even top-performing graduates. However, the narrative also cautioned against chasing the hype of AI job creation. Many new roles were less specialized and offered lower pay than previously held positions. The ability to effectively utilize AI tools became vital for future success, emphasizing that VIP coding, relying solely on LLMs, was not enough for long-term employability in the new tech landscape. Chapter 5. The Future of Work. A Shifting Landscape. The tech layoffs signal a fundamental shift in the industry's trajectory. The era of growth at all costs is over. Companies are reevaluating their strategies, prioritizing profitability and efficiency over rapid expansion. The widespread adoption of AI is undoubtedly reshaping job roles and creating new opportunities, but the human cost cannot be ignored. While AI is automating certain tasks, making some jobs obsolete, it's also creating new roles requiring specialized skills, a mismatch in demand and supply. However, the long-term implications of this technological revolution on the job market and the broader economy remain uncertain. The potential for increased income inequality, particularly the widening gap between senior-level professionals and entry-level workers, is a significant concern. The focus shifts from simple automation to the complex interactions of technological advancement, economic pressures, and global labor market dynamics. Government intervention, through regulation of AI and social safety nets, becomes crucial in navigating the complexities of this transition. The rise of alternative work models, such as freelancing and remote work, suggests a possible future more fluid and less tied to traditional employment structures. The need for continuous learning and adaptation is no longer a suggestion, but a necessity for survival in this new reality. The experience is not unique to the United States. The challenges ripple across national borders and affect international migration patterns, as tech workers seek opportunities in places with more welcoming immigration policies, such as Canada. Conclusion. The tech layoff era represents a profound and multifaceted crisis. It's a cautionary tale of unchecked growth, the human cost of technological advancement, and the vulnerability of even the most highly skilled professionals in a rapidly changing economic landscape. While the industry is adapting and opportunities remain, the experience has forever altered the perception of the tech industry, from a guaranteed pathway to wealth and success to a landscape characterized by uncertainty and insecurity. The challenges ahead require not only individual adaptation but also systemic changes, including government intervention, re-evaluation of educational and training programs, and a reimagining of what work means in the age of artificial intelligence. The Great Reset is far from over. Understanding its complexities and learning from its mistakes is crucial for navigating the uncertain future of work in the tech sector and beyond.